And because the wizard
one shots that were one session.
Yeah, it's never happened.
The first time I DM'd, it was supposed to be a one shot, and then I had to do 2 of them because I had no idea how to pace because it was my first time DMing, and literally I knew I was DMing that day when they came upstairs and was like, "Shara,
yeah, for sure, yeah.
we need a new DM."
That did happen.
I'm like,
ugh. Okay, now let's see. The characters exist. This one, who is going to be edit. This is going to be Traxigor, and Traxigor will be in everybody's journals, all players, and can be edited and controlled by Lampe. I can't upload stuff. I talked to Patty. Patty did not respond. So if by next Wednesday I don't have the materials, I will do what I do best, which is being a hackneyed weirdo on the internet, which unfortunately I am better at than sociology, sad face. But, you know, I don't even have my master's yet, so back off. What the hell's your problem? Save. And then I don't dare upload images now that I think about it, but that's fine. I'll just deal with it later. And this guy, let's call him Charles Van Pelt. That's a human name, right? Humans are named things like Charles Van Pelt. Okay.
I still can't get over the fact that we shared a sociology teacher.
I mean, it's not that outrageous.
I mean, yeah, but they were at different schools.
No, they weren't. I was at CWI to begin with.
Yeah? Okay.
I took business at CWI, met Charles Dickinson, heard him tell the story about his dissertation project, and went, holy shit, this is what I do now, and changed my major to sociology because of that.
Okay.
Did you hear him tell that story?
I don't remember what the story was.
Oh my god. So this was in Pocatello in like 1991 or something. So if you know anything about Pocatello, Idaho, and the year 1991 in Combum. But what he did basically was...
not alive at that time.
Well, even I was a child. But he basically sat in the back of the room and took notes. This was, even if he didn't know, an ethno-methodological observation. But he set up a situation where a bunch of people knew that there was going to be a presentation from somebody. And he got somebody from like the Black Power movement in Philadelphia to come in full like Central African Harambe regalia and just like wail on them about what the equivalent in 1991 of Black Lives Matter. And he just recorded the way that the crowd reacted to what they did. And this is how he put together his master's thesis.
That's fucking awesome.
Which, as in case you didn't get the point, this being Pocatello, Idaho in 1991, nobody in this room had seen a person that was not white before.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, you can do that as a job? The sad part is he became a statistician after that, but whatever. Nobody's perfect. Somebody has to crunch the numbers. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was amazing. I was like, I'm definitely becoming a social scientist. Okay, I have saved myself from otherwise certain TOS violations. And now I will upload an image for Charles Van Pelt so that I am at least as productive as you guys.
I'm drawing you one, but it's probably ill-advised because it's in paint. It won't match everything else.
Why are you drawing? I'm not holding it against you. It's just I specifically told you. Okay, fine. You can paint Traxigor for now because I have to be able to say that sort of thing. In fact, now that I think about it, if Pat isn't making us one, then it's your fault if what you do is in some way problematic or offensive. And I wash my hands of it. Fucking sweet. Okay. Where did I download the art assets to? Was that a yawn or are you a police siren?
Yes.
Good answer. Okay, where's the fucking folder? Fuck it. I'm gonna download it from here and then upload it from there. Assuming that there's no NSFW in the art folder, which, again, knowing who we got it from.
You should second monitor that, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm definitely gonna do.
I'm so tired.
Let's see. What do humans look like? Human.
Good question. What do those look like?
Are these hybrids? Can humans and Thren breed? Because these look like hybrids to me. I did say that I was gonna. I'm doing a hard line, even though they don't actually say it, about being genetically modified, and I'm definitely going to use that, even if it's wrong. So I hope they don't get mad.
So Lampe, question.
Yeah.
If
I want to date every person she has drawn, except this guy. That guy is real. I've already dated that guy, and I was not impressed.
I see.
But I would definitely date her. A little old for me, but you know. What were you gonna say?
If your Otterman, Thraxigar, could pick a color, what would it be?
Probably a kind of electric blue. Because I think there's a lightning thing that I may or may not use.
Cool.
This is bad fucking ass, but we are definitely not using that picture. That is not the character, but wow, that was awesome. Hey! That's the one! Holy shit, that is perfect. That is exactly what I'm thinking. No, don't report. Download. Why are those buttons next to each other? Those are very different things. Oh, that's neat. I'm excited about that one. Click to upload. Charles Van Pelt. I might Google that. I'm afraid of what that name might mean, now that I think about it. Am I referencing somebody from the news in the 80s? Because it's, now that I say it, it sounds like it's a name I should know, like an actual person.
No, I just Googled it for you, and the first thing that pops up is 10 plus Charles Van Pelt LinkedIn profiles.
Yeah, exactly. And obituaries, and they don't look like, they're not written the way that I wrote it either.
Grace Van Pelt, fictional character, American sportscaster Scott Van Pelt Manor,
Wait,
football player.
what kind of file is this? Because it seems to be struggling, and that usually means that the file type is something that we're not gonna. It's not like a PDN or something. It doesn't need to be a full-on GIF or anything. Oh, it loaded. All right. Well, fuck it. It worked. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This is exactly who I was picturing.
Fantastic.
That's even the look on his face. Well, maybe this is a cockier look, because the guy that I'm thinking of is actually more of a somewhat cowardly everyman figure in my head, is how I see him.
Oh, the Charles Patterson Van Pelt Library.
Why don't you have a name? Turn your nameplate on. What's wrong with you?
Is that what you're talking about?
There we go. No. I was just worried that I was accidentally referencing somebody canceled or whatever.
Like, yeah, he didn't want to name his NPC as like a serial killer or another canceled streamer or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking.
Because I'm not the one that knows TOS, but I know a couple things like you can't reference banned people, right?
And I don't want to. Okay, so yeah, these will be the characters, and it'll be exciting. And you're drawing Traxagor, which is fine. I mean, we're
I have
still
drawn
entitled to
Traxagor.
at least another 30 minutes. What?
I have drawn Rexagor. He is in the Changed Stars Discord.
Okay.
He's not very good.
Drawing out the. Oh no! I can't use this.
We're not.
Shreya.
He's cute.
Oh, no, his antennas aren't long enough, Shara. He's so cute, though.
They just look like ears.
Yeah, he looks like a bunny.
Give him the tendrils. Make them actual tendrils. Give him ears so that we know they're not ears. And then look at the tendrils on those pictures because they have like whiskery tendrils.
You even more drastically suicified the rats.
This is the worst part is that it's cute as hell. Like that's the worst part.
Right?
So it's hard to be mad about it. He's also buck ass naked, but you know, whatever.
He's an otter. He doesn't need clothes.
He's
Wrong.
not an otter. He's a rat.
He is a man of science.
Yeah.
He at least needs his bow tie or his. I keep trying to call it a bow tie. It's a black tie.
Oh, bow
It's not a
tie.
bow.
Okay, I
It is not a bow. It is a black tie. It is a normal black tie, like a black tie event. It's not a bow tie. Actually, maybe it was a bow tie. I don't think so because I had to make the tie work.
Who the fuck is Charles Patterson? In the context of this library.
I try never to be in the context of a library.
Animal Rights Library, binding Charles Patterson.
There we go.
Patterson's
shows up on
first book, Anti-Semitism, The Road to the Holocaust and Beyond. Cool. Anyway, the reason Charles Van Pelt sounds familiar is because of the Pennsylvania Library, University Library. You're welcome.
Your mother's familiar because of a university library.
No, I'm pretty sure she's familiar because you've met her.
She's familiar because of a brewery on Chinden.
Exactly.
Not the university library. There are people with whom I am familiar because of the university library.
Yes.
Ye old
Not
Rachel,
all
for
of them.
example.
Not all of them great, but some of them pretty freaking rad.
Yes, one of them is particularly rad.
Yeah, that's true.
We know him because of the university library. That is the art. The only art that I have ever patroned for our shows was rad. I'm getting sleepy. I should have had more caffeine when I had the time. I don't know. There's caffeine in this now that I think about it. Not very much.
Okay, so there's a bow tie. And more no, that tendril isn't.
Alright. So are there any other actions that we need to be taking?
We're in Gravy Town. Because
Nice.
I thought learning how to use the Roll20 character sheets was going to be a lot harder than it was. And it should have been because I should be reverse engineering them to figure out how the formulas work, but I'm not going to do that. Because I'm a piece of shit.
How about this one, Lampe? Oh wait, you said you wanted to give him ears. I just remember this.
Well, yeah, give him otter
No.
ears so that he doesn't just look like he's got bunny ears.
Oh!
God damn
Ah!
it. Shreya, no, this is my fault. To some extent, I must admit. But I am mad at you anyway because I am what's the word I'm looking for? I am there's a specific term in psychology for what I'm doing.
You had a higher expectation for her than you had any right to have.
No. I mean,
I am not making a token for Lampe. I am making fan art.
I specifically said it's not a bow tie, and then you said a bow tie, and I said no, not a bow tie, and you said yes, bow tie, and then I said Sharia, for the love of Christ, it's not a bow tie, and then you drew a bow tie.
Do you need a normal tie?
Yes, you said black tie, like a black tie affair.
I did say that. I did say that. Yes, by LampeCreative, I meant LampeCreative. I didn't mean something similar to LampeCreative that is not that. Why would that be what you think? Surely you don't want to watch this trash. Fuck you, internet.
Lampe put a fez on him.
He doesn't need a fez. It's a bowler hat.
That is also true.
He doesn't have a fez. He has a bowler hat.
He's wearing a top hat.
I can round out the top hat into a bowler hat.
The fez is his.
You should make it a bowler hat that has the little fez.
Don't put a fez on a bowler hat. Don't listen to her. She's out of her mind. Nothing she says ever makes any sense anyway. This motherfucker right here. How do I show you the thumbnail without the video playing?
See, the problem is I can't see ears on these Rast references that I have.
I'll show you. This is Traxagore. This will help us along. Here, check out the thumbnail for this video. That's Traxagore.
Oh.
See how he's got the staff and everything?
Yes. But this version of him does not have hands, so.
What are you talking about? Those are hands. They even have thumbs, motherfucker.
No, I'm not drawing.
One day they will replace us as the dominant species on this planet after we've destroyed ourselves.
Yeah, so here's the thing. They don't have ears because they're too busy having several additional thumbs.
Yeah, look how tiny those ears are. Those are very small ears if you think about it. They're to keep the water out. It's evolutionarily advantageous to have tiny ears if you're a water.
But the rest don't have ears.
Your face doesn't have ears.
Boom.
I'm fairly certain that their ears are in fact the various tendrils, and they sense the vibrations in the air, and that's how they communicate.
Well, why didn't?
But we have to go get Patty to know for sure.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Somebody's gonna have to add Pat. Yeah, that's fucking. There you go, chat. That's fucking Traxagore. This is an extremely original character. Pay no attention to the fact that his whiskers are in his tie. It's a completely original character and has nothing whatsoever to do with the works of Adam Lee or Wizards of the Coast, as far as you're aware. Where does this go? What? Okay. One more step closer to the grave. Oh, I'm sleepy. Okay, this thing. Man, this is. I can't believe how much fun this was. We didn't do anything. I'm glad that this turned out to be easier than I was expecting, because if it had turned out to be harder than I was expecting. I don't know if I want to play AI Dungeon after this, or I probably should get to work on shit, actually. There's a lot of shit that needs to be done. But I also want to continue my CK3 run.
Okay. And I need more tendrils. Because these guys have more tendrils.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little next. We got a little rep of tendrils.
That doesn't seem too bad at all, though.
You make the most adorable noises all of the time. They're random and strange and have no
They
context.
just happen, okay?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I have a lot of free pint tokens.
How do you spell the word tomorrow?
I know. It's hard every time.
I figured it out. Okay, good.
There's two of some things and not of other things, and I'm never sure how the math is supposed to work out. Usually I just put two of everything and hope for the best. Autocorrect will save me.
So
This display doesn't work. I only just now realized. You can't see the character names. Tomorrow. That just looks like some other word. Like how tombs go about borrowing. But that might just be because I've been doing too much sci-fi lately. I don't know, that shit happens in fantasy too. Just not as often. Just waiting on this otter. They were talking about the names of weapons earlier. And somebody kept wanting to call something the rifle. And we just couldn't. It was so weird that was happening. And I was like, you wouldn't. Yeah, the Rio Grande River. It was super redundant, and I was just like, that doesn't make sense though. And they kept trying to tag rifle on the end of the word rifle.
It's a rifle.
And being lamp, I mean, if anybody knows better. But that is a good sign though, because if they're down to the point that they're like, what do we name the guns in the rulebook, then probably they have a lot of I's dotted and T's crossed. I mean, I've been working on the Lamp edition of Dungeons and Dragons for 6 years now, and it's not. We're just now doing the rules for creation because I didn't give a shit. For some things. I guess that's not true because there was some 3rd edition inspired stuff right away. I had this shirt handy because I was planning on filming an episode of a different show today, but I didn't wind up having time.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to do a persona non gracious about getting ousted from the MCDM community, which sort of happened.
What is that?
Matt Koba's Discord.
You got kicked or something?
Not really. Sort of, though. It'll make more sense when you watch the episode, then you'll see what happened and why it's my wheelhouse.
All right, Lamp, hey, how about that one?
What does the term "my wheelhouse" mean?
It means the video is pretty much going to be about neoliberalism. That's what it means.
the tie and the walking stick, the walking cane too. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And I gave him little hands.
And more tentacles.
I mean, they're on their faces. You realize that they don't have them on their backs.
They're on the rough.
They're on the rough. It's like at the base of the skull. Not that you can see where the skull is in this, because it is purposely done in a way that does not show you where the skull is. To make it cuter, you see.
Yes, that's why. Has nothing to do with, for example, where's this extra H? There's no H. It's not an H, I don't think. Am I wrong about that? Have I just been doing it wrong this whole time? Now you've got me thinking. What? It's fucking Google. I'm sure I'll manage. What the hell hell just happened?
What the hell? I forgot that this thing does those.
Yeah, Traxagore. You had me worried there. All right. Yeah, Traxagore. Save. It's not misspelled on here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Okay.
That is so. It's
Missing the joke.
They picked a character picture for it. Yeah.
It's so. Look at it. It clashes something awful, doesn't it?
Yep.
You just need to put like the corner burn, and it'll fit in.
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. You forgot to lay the shading. Otherwise, nobody noticed. Oh, I am so happy. I'm not showing it on stream for some reason. What the hell?
I mean, the ocean cleanup is very interesting.
Yeah. It's good. That'll do. I'm so glad I get to make fun of you instead of having Patty make fun of me. Patty wouldn't be like, "What have you done to my art, you Philistine?" Instead, we can all just laugh at Sheree's several minutes paint doodle.
Well, there are two options of what'll happen. Either she'll be affronted or she'll be very flattered that I am bothering to make her fan art.
I think she's gonna laugh her fucking head off.
She's cute. It's fine to do that.
What were you saying?
So fucking cute.
The tie's just like stapled to his collar. How the hell do you wear a clip-on? It's just clipped onto his fur. That's gotta suck. He's got a clip-on tie. He can't even be bothered to wear a whole tie. I didn't realize he was a nudist. All of that art, they got like vests and shit on. But the Traxagore I showed you doesn't. Mind you, his was an actual tie. In fact, his whiskers were tied up in it, which is really goofy. And it would be really unsettling, by the way, because the whiskers are supposed to warn you that you're going to hit something and you have something tied to them. That would just fuck with you forever.
So I imagine how the how it works for fur is you tie it like a ponytail, depending on how long the fur is. You tie it like you have a rubber band and you tie it like a...
Yes, and you throw it over your shoulder like a Continental Soldier. I get you. You do what you got to do when you're Traxagore. Which is why my version was going to be so much better, but you never got to Avernus.
I'm sure Patty can do a much better job. For one thing, I'm pretty sure she can copy her own art style.
If we don't get another one, it's her fault that she has to live with this being Traxagore. That's how it is. I was trying to get her to do the...
All right, hear me out, guys.
Oh, no.
Hear me out. I made the one edit that's really important to make it so that it matches the rest of the picture.
Oh?
Yeah.
Are you going to put it in the Discord?
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
It's not even enough darkness. That's just the best I could make it look with darkness using the thing that I use. But at least it matches. Like, it's got that. It gives it that sepia chrome monotone color scheme almost.
It looks like it's on on one of those old televisions.
Yes,
I know,
it looks like it's a
isn't
CVTV. Perfect.
Patty's gonna come back and be like, "What the fuck?"
There you
Yeah.
go.
Now it kind of meshes. Not really, but kind of. Oh man, that's so funny.
I just like throwing things together in Paint, but
Yeah.
like, if I was producing it like a proper drawing that you're supposed to look closely at, I'd be super self-conscious. But like with
Well,
the mini,
it
it shrinks them down.
it would also take longer than fucking 45 seconds too, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
I'm
like
just saying,
that-
sooner or
that
later,
piece of
if
music.
you keep doing this, you're gonna get really fucking good at it.
Well, you say that. I've been doing the same thing basically in paint.net to make character tokens on the fly for years, and I'm still trash at it. Dun, 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 dun. Meanwhile, that song is still one of the best things I've done in years, and it took like what, an hour, including the upload time.
Is that the one? Is that the one that I roasted for sounding like my voice?
I assumed that was a volume leveling problem, which was probably on your end, because it's very difficult to upload anything to YouTube and have it be audible at all. Like, it's always quieter on YouTube, always. It's kind of a problem, actually. But since you brought it up, and that's what it's for, let's play it one more time.
Okay.
We shouldn't do the long version.
Oh.
I made a shorter version that cuts out the minute or so that is the worst playing I do in the piece, which I'll probably do in some direct or indirect way for the show.
I like how all of the tokens look like they're on some like ancient old paper.
Yeah, and if you don't look too closely at Traxagore, it kind of does fit in because of the fade.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you do, then he looks like he's like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
Which and everything else being totally realistic except for one of the characters being a Saturday morning cartoon is very much your guys' speed.
This is true. This is absolutely true.
I keep thinking about this. There's a joke in Last Action Hero where a character shows up that's a cartoon, and Arnold Schwarzenegger still believes that he's a real person and won't accept that his world is a silly place, despite the actual cartoon character. And that's a joke that is at the expense of the film, the production staff, and everybody that was putting it together in a really harsh and evil way. And yet, you guys are Arnold Schwarzenegger 9 times out of 10. And if you weren't, even though I used to mean that as an insult, what happened in Avernus couldn't have been possible.
Yeah.
Because it turns out that cartoon character can actually be a devil-worshipping lawyer.
Yeah.
That is on the cards. Just because he's a cartoon doesn't mean he's nice.
Yeah, you need to understand that, like, I grew up watching Adult Swim, and we watch anime. And when you watch anime, cartoons get a whole lot sillier,
Yes,
a whole lot
yes.
weirder.
When you watch enough anime, things happen to your brain that shouldn't happen to humans. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I'm going to say officially that, like, I don't deal with Reddit or anything, but if you guys want to go to Reddit and put the silly Traxagore,
Somebody should
mean-
definitely do that.
I mean, Patty specifically put that on the world building Reddit, so it's not like a personal Reddit, but that is really funny.
Well, look, it's good for everyone to have engagement. And it's silly and it's weird, but it's engagement, and you should definitely do it.
Oh, I was going to send the link to it, so I might as well do that now.
Yeah,
But I
put it on the thing, and let's make it beknownst to the greater community.
There you go.
And just call it like first fan art or whatever.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what am I looking for? I was gonna do, yes, recheck the messages because they might have said something about a time. Somebody seems to think that. Oh, their time. Yes, never mind. Okay, let's see. We should raid them.
Rorik, yeah.
No, we're raiding the next Chain Star show.
Yeah.
Who I thought was open. Didn't I have them open in another tab at one point? You guys do not understand my tabbage situation.
No.
It is extreme. Even by the standards of people with lots of tabs, I've got a fucking shit ton of tabs. I've just upgraded
Like 4 or 5?
I've just upgraded to 2 more windows of tabs. I have 4 windows of tabs
Okay.
on 3 screens.
You know that one picture that keeps going around Tumblr where it's the Waffle House that's full of horror terrors?
No, but what about it?
That's what fuck, what's his name? That is what Thraxagor looks like to me in this, but the opposite.
Schmerp.
Where it's only when you look closely that you realize just how far the rabbit hole goes. Also, I can't believe you haven't seen that Lampe.
Close this. Yeah, this is wow. They've got so many. They have. Oh look, that's Doodop. He's the sneaky. The Rast rogue. Being played by Matt. He's got his token is in the background. How do we do that? No, never mind. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Never try to be good. Just take advantage of being bad. That's our motto. Never get good at anything. Just take advantage of being bad at it whenever possible. And you can tell them that I said that. Okay, where is Street? You'd think that I'd had considerably more to drink than I have, considering my behavior here. Let's turn the image back on.
You're drunk on your room's too damn hot.
That is true. It is very hot here. It is ridiculous. It's like 12 degrees hotter than it is outside. There's no reason for that. It just happens. Let's see. So that is there, and then we're going to raid LVL1 Geek. Oh, you have to slash raid Lampe. Maybe I have had more to drink than I thought. All right, go. I know it's already written there. What? I'm double checking. LVL1 Geek. LVL1.
Tumuru.
All right.
It's called Blue Plate Special by Jeffrey Johnson.
What are you talking about?
You'll see.
Will I though?
Yes.
Oh, the image.
God, I can't believe it's on fucking TV now. It's so cursed. It is a cursed image, so there is that.
Doop, 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 doop. It is in random, which is probably good. Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, the Crystal Apple House. That
Why? Who cares?
Thraxagor feels like this.
Oh, the blind dude.
But no, well, I mean, yes, but no, what I mean
I
is
mean,
that
no, but I mean, yeah.
not until you look closely that you realize something's wrong.
It's not a 1. I'm hitting the raid button. All right. If I die before my next stream, I'll see you in Hell Chat.
Yeah.
Oh, you
No.
did not have
Down
to
the
say
stripper
right, you were
pole.
going to, but you
I was
didn't.
going to, and I was talked out of it. I could reach now.
Reach it. Reach.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
good. So I'll add a red die to this lovely thing. Let's see.
They're rolling actual
If
dice like it's the
possible,
fucking
that roll was
past.
even worse than the first roll, but I did not. I rolled a 4 on my edge die and lots of mediocre other stuff, 1s, 2s, and 4. So I don't know what's going on. I think I'm reeling from vomiting on the seat and then bashing my head against the side.
So-
as a thank you.
Are they also going to be doing the playtesting?
Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.